guys, welcome back to another video. Today I will be making a recipe video. It only takes 2 ingredients and it doesn't take that long, so it's one of my favorite recipes to make, and it's 100% vegan. So without further ado, let's get started. She's so cute. So the first thing you want to do is turn on your oven at, I would say 375. I actually don't know. I just kind of go by my intuition and just do things myself. And in the meantime, we can start on the recipe. So the 2 ingredients that you're going to need is tortilla bread and some refried beans. It doesn't matter which one. I also want to point out that this says may contain milk. Doesn't mean that it does. This is just a warning for people with milk allergies, that this was produced in a factory that handles milk and stuff, so it may contain some, but they didn't add it to the actual ingredients, so we're good. So what you're gonna want to do is open up this can, because this is probably one of the hardest parts of this recipe. I can't open cans. Oh my god, it's actually working this time. Usually, it gives me the hardest time because I'm left-handed. I will be right back. Alright, so once this is taken off, discard in the recycling box. Make sure you rinse off any of the food products on the can before recycling. And then you got your can full of refried beans. You're going to open up this tortilla bag thing, I'm not really sure. Put it on the cutting board, and this is one of the smaller ones. I got the small ones because last time I got the big ones and they were way too big for my pan and I had to cut them in half. I thought that having a smaller one would make it fit and it would be easier to eat. So the next step is pretty self-explanatory. You just put the refried beans in the middle of the tortilla. And just spread it like so. You don't really need a lot. Last time I put a lot because I didn't think it would be enough. But a little bit goes a long way. And this stuff is really pasty. So you're definitely gonna have enough if you only put like a spoonful. So that's what it's gonna look like. You have the option to put in things like corn or some jalapenos like High Carb Hannah does. It's really up to you what you want to put in there. But the next step is just rolling it up. And that's about it. That's the recipe. That's how you prepare this thing. So here's a tiny montage of me making the rest of my tortillas. So now that I have my entire thingy of my tortillas, I just have to put them in the oven and let them bake and crisp up until they're warm. There's not really a desired time or temperature for this recipe. I just kind of make it and hope for the best. It's not very hard, so I find that if you keep an eye on it, it shouldn't be a problem. But if you're really paranoid about burning it or something, my best tip is just to stick around the kitchen. If it smells like it's burning, take it out. But just keep looking at it every minute, 2 minutes, just to make sure that it's cooking right and that it's gonna crisp up the way you want it. Other than that, the recipe is pretty self-explanatory. You put in what you want to eat and that's it. Oh boy! Oh no! We're gonna lose you! So a can of refried beans really does go a long way. See, I barely made a dent in it, which means it's still good for more refried bean tortillas. I also have a lot more tortillas. I only made 5 out of the 10, so I can use this again to make some more. or I can use these refried beans in other recipes. Also, I'm just kind of talking to you guys right now because I'm still waiting for them to bake. I didn't really talk about how long it takes. That's because I don't really know. I'm assuming it takes between 10 and 15 minutes, maybe 20 if you want it extra crunchy. So this is how they turn out. They're crispy, they're crunchy, and they have this really warm, yummy bean filling stuff. I don't really know how to explain it. It's really good, and you should definitely try it. And there you have it. You have your refried bean tortilla recipe that literally took 10 minutes to make and is really, really good. I like to dip it in salsa. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this recipe video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this in the future. See you in the next video. Bye!